So hey guys, this is your health coach Rahul, and I have my friend Kenny with me here today, and we hope that you have seen our earlier videos, where we discuss some informative things about health and fitness, some funny things about health and fitness, and our personal experiences as far as Kenny is concerned, as far as I am concerned. I've had my health journey so far of nearly 25 years, and Kenny has been having his health journey, which is equally interesting. And we have discussed a lot of points, and there are certain points which keep on coming again and again in conversations. And one of the things about these interesting and funny points is the word moderation, and how the word moderation is often used by certain experts like doctors, healthcare providers, nutritionists, famous nutritionists, celebrity nutritionists. I really love to pull, the leg by saying celebrity nutritionists, and it has become a fun thing to talk in these words because there is a certain X factor to it. So Kenny, I'll move on to Kenny and ask him, Kenny, in your entire life, how many times have you heard the word moderation, and how many times has this word been thrown to you by doctors, by your friends, by your relatives, by certain experts who will try to guide you to health?
Yeah. I think literally every day, because even now people tell me, oh no, it's okay, do it in moderation. And I'm seeing people like post injection, they've not said avoid things, alcohol in moderation. I mean, ideally if you're not well and stuff, you want to stop, eliminate certain things, right? But all the good things, they'll say eliminate meat, but they'll say drink in moderation.
But why would someone tell you, who has achieved so much success in reversing your own lifestyle diseases that you had, and giving you an extra word of advice and telling you that in moderation everything is okay? So why do you think people tell you specifically that in moderation everything is okay? And what is that thing?
I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think of is, when I was super unhealthy and really overweight and struggling, nobody said a word, right? That don't do this, don't do that. Now that I'm exactly the opposite, I've become super healthy, I've lost a ton of weight, I'm not on any sort of meds. Now everybody is giving me gyan on a day-to-day basis. So, and they're always trying to tempt you with, no, just a piece of cake, just one drink, and I know how I feel.
Just one cigarette.
Yeah, just one, nothing will happen. And the problem is, when your body is full of toxins, you don't notice the difference, right? You can have a cigarette, you can have a drink, you can, if you have a piece of cake, you don't feel the difference.
Right. So let's talk about the benefits over here. What people might get, what the people who manufacture those products in moderation, who are trying to sell it to us, might get. So let's talk about the people who are advising you on moderation. So let's talk about the doctor, for example, who's advising you. It's okay to have alcohol in moderation, like one peg a day is fine. Or it's okay to have that sugar in moderation every day. It's okay to have rice in moderation. What is the benefit that doctor would get?
Because then you continue to take heart medication, you continue to take diabetic medication. They keep you on meds lifelong, and you consume these things.
Guys, this is not even me talking over here. This is Kenny who's talking, who has reversed his lifestyle diseases, who is the healthiest self today. He's the best version of himself. And can I just move here a bit in a light? And show your aura to people. So the point is, once you learn about food, once you learn about the effect of real food on your health, that's when you start talking sense not to everyone else around, but to yourself.
Sure, yeah.
And you repeatedly say those sensible things to yourself because you have benefited. And you're not talking out of the bookish knowledge, you're not talking out of someone else's experience, but here you're talking about from your own experience. And your own experience is when you're the best version of yourself, health wise. The way your brain is thinking, the way your brain is activated with all the good nutrition. And Kenny is a live example who we can see is the best version of himself. And whatever he says comes out of conviction and 100% experience. So, in moderation, when anyone consumes anything, if a doctor is telling you or a nutritionist is telling you, the only person benefiting over here is the people who manufacture those products, like alcohol, cigarettes, all the processed food. The doctors have a lifelong patient coming in to take some pills because the person never gets metabolically healthy and he can never become the best version of himself. And Kenny is like a wrong example for the doctors and the healthcare industry because he doesn't take any
business.
He's bad for business and he doesn't take any medications. He's off all the medications. He doesn't go and ask any nutritionist any questions. In fact, he himself has become a nutritionist. You can consult him now. And he just is a bad.
Bad for business.
He's bad for healthcare business. So, do you want to become someone like Kenny who's bad for healthcare business, who doesn't need any kind of medication? Then you can ask Kenny the questions, the right questions. So, I mean, what is this moderation exactly? Why would a nutritionist tell you to eat everything in moderation? Like, there is one big, huge, not one, but there are multiple celebrity nutritionists out there who I keep getting the forwards as their videos. And they keep telling you to have jaggery, they keep telling you to have honey, they keep telling you to have fruit juices, bananas, rice, poha. I mean, these are wonderful dishes.
And 6 meals a day.
And 6 meals a day. I don't deny that at all. And I've seen some excellent, very intelligent nutritionists also promoting vegan bacon made out of banana peels. I mean, how ridiculous and how, what do you say?
I think it's
I don't know. I just don't have any word. Probably just brain fogged you can be of suggesting someone to have banana peels as bacon. And people who actually really die to eat bacon and non-veg, they're trying to go and shift to eating soya-bean-induced vegan meat. It is not even considered food. It is actually something to be thrown out. It is not to be consumed by humans because that can only make you sick. So vegan products which are made from soya and corn are absolutely bad for health. It will completely disrupt your hormones. So all these celebrity nutritionists, famous nutritionists, famous personalities of healthcare industry, even the sponsored athletes and sponsored actors from Bollywood, Hollywood, whatever you can say, they all promote everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. I think one celebrity that we all love today is Ronaldo. Can you guess why, Kenny?
He endorses water. It's free.
So if someone endorses water, I mean, I just love that person. And I love you, Ronaldo, for what you did to the black liquid, the colas out there. And there are some awesome memes out over there which have come out of that. And if every athlete,
10 of them, 20 of them did
and
that.
I hope Ronaldo has started this fire that spreads amongst the athletes and the Bollywood or Hollywood actors and makes them think twice before promoting a juice, before promoting a cola, before promoting that Red Bull. You know, there are so many Indian athletes who are promoting these energy drinks which are actually very, very harmful for your adrenal system. That's your kidneys, your liver. Your metabolic health.
Good old water. What's wrong with good old water?
Yeah, the problem with water nowadays that the government has been, I shouldn't say the word government, the authorities. The authorities have been able to successfully actually poison your water through fluoride and chlorine. So even the water that we drink needs to be closely monitored. So hey Kenny, so again going back to the word moderation. So what in life do you do in moderation? Do you eat food in moderation? How do you eat food? Do you calculate calories in moderation?
Absolutely not.
Why?
if you're eating the right stuff.
Come on, the doctors have told you, the
No.
nutritionists have told you to eat in moderation. What happened to that?
Absolutely not. My body exactly knows when to stop eating. That's a feeling I'm only experiencing now. I don't need to calculate or weigh out how much I eat.
So
I
who
just-
who calculates for you? Who calculates the dosage for you? How much to eat in a day?
My brain.
Your brain? Oh, awesome. That means
I-
you have an internal
Yeah.
system to
Yeah.
monitor how much you're going to eat food.
Yeah, it's an inbuilt mechanism. Everybody's lost.
And
that
well, everyone,
mechanism.
so that
Yeah.
everyone knows, see, Kenny is already an expert now. You can see that. I don't need to even tell him anything. So there's a hormone called
Yeah.
leptin, and leptin is a hormone which sends the brain's signal of satiation, and that's when the brain starts telling you to stop eating, and that is only activated in metabolically healthy people.
Yeah.
And what shuts it down is, you'll be surprised, there is the high fructose corn syrup or anything to do with fructose. And fructose is the sugar which is found in white sugar. 50% of that is fructose, the other 50% is glucose. Fruits have fructose, corn has fructose, and the high fructose corn syrup sugar, which is manufactured via the corn, is used in all the commercial products.
Yeah, makes it addictive.
And that is what is offered free in restaurants and the places. The free drinks, the sweet drinks, they are very high in high
Welcome
fructose
drink.
corn, welcome drinks, and they shut the signal of satiation, that's leptin, and that's how you end up eating more and
Order
more
more.
in a restaurant. So these are the hacks that the restaurants and the commercial industry
Oh yeah, and every
uses.
dish, every chef is taught how to finish a dish with some form of sugar, ketchup or honey or white sugar itself
Yeah.
makes the dish addictive. So you will end up ordering more, and you'll also keep going back to the restaurant. because
So the funny part is, Kenny has not used anything that is called moderation. He's
Yeah.
ate as much as he could,
Yeah.
and his brain has told him to stop every time.
done for the day.
And still, you've lost 30 kgs. How is that
More than
possible, Kenny?
don't do anything in moderation.
Don't do anything in moderation, otherwise you'll lose weight. The key to that is to eat the real food,
Eat
and
the
that's
right,
fat
yeah.
and protein. So this is all about moderation. We can go on and on about it. I don't know for how many days on this moderation topic. The second thing that which keeps coming into my practice when I talk to people about nutrition, and when I prescribe them the nutrition plans, is, hey Rahul, I am getting bored of eating the same thing every day. Can you give me a different menu or a different nutrition plan? Can I eat something else? Kenny, what's your take on this?
See, when someone says they're bored of something, I mean, if you think about it, right? And even a simple egg, there are literally at least 500 ways you can cook egg. So I don't know how you'll get bored of it. Chicken, there's fundamentally, say in Indian cooking, is either dry dish or a gravy dish or a semi-gravy. That's it. The rest is